Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up. This your boy J.R. Ryder, and I'm with my ace,
Kerry. I say Kerry with a K. This is a safe place for a grown-up after dark talk.
We'll give you a few minutes to put the kids to bed.
Because it's 21 and over.
Alright, let's get to it.
Today's episode is brought to you by Skeezers and the men who love them. Last time I heard Skeezer.
Not the old school skeezer.
Yeah, the Skeezer is the current thought.
I remember that. Skeezer. You was a skeezer. What else some old school words?
Hey, that had to be offensive calling a girl a skeezer.
It was. You was a skeezer. Skank?
Yeah, skank.
Skank? Strawberry is neighborhood hoe. But skeezer.
That's hard.
You perping.
Well, they got Huzzies and Jezebels.
Nah, but that wasn't our time period.
Yeah, it was way
Jezzies and, perpetrators. You
yeah,
perping. You perping. Arf. See, nobody's gonna remember what arf means.
No.
I think that's way back for them.
That's how you know you're from Frisco when you use
Arf.
Hey, those shoes are hella tight. Arf.
Nobody's gonna remember that one.
What are those?
Hey, so what's been going on with you, man?
Well, I just been surviving in the heat wave.
Yeah, super hot.
What the hell is that? Today was cool though.
Yeah, today was perfect though.
But I've been talking to a lot of people and getting input on relationships and whatnot.
Yeah, that's how we became experts.
That's right. See, we are the experts of the subject.
So let's jump into the show, man.
All right.
You want to start it off?
Well, yeah, I'll start it off.
Something
I was thinking about is what happened to getting married and staying married until death do you part.
Oh,
that's heavy.
Yeah. What happened to it?
And I've came up with a few reasons, why people don't do that anymore. Besides being shallow as hell.
And they just don't want to?
Yeah, exactly. They don't have to.
Actually. All right.
One of them is we trade each other in like cars and want to upgrade the minute we see a quality in someone else that we don't see in the person that we're with.
So, like if they got power locks?
Yeah, like she got better tires.
Better tires.
She got less tread.
Less tread on her tires.
She got less miles on her. This one got tinted windows.
Beat.
The other thing is there's so in the Bible it says to cleave your spouse.
Never hit her in the head.
Yeah, you hit her with a meat cleaver. Yeah. It says never put anyone before your partner, not friends or family, and I think women are very good at that.
Not cutting off everybody.
Yeah, women will cut off her best friend that she used to hold around with before she met the dude, and just be totally wrapped up in him. But guys have the issue where it's hard for them to do that because the other guys maybe they give him power of some sort.
But okay, keep going.
He's like, I ain't even gonna say it for you.
I'll save my comment.
Their phrases like "men will be men" is like an escape hatch to get women to put up with things that even they know deep down they shouldn't even tolerate.
Like for instance,
like a girl saying "men will be men," so she put up with him calling other women or coming home late. Or his, dick smelling funny when she say, "Put down your drawers, let me smell your dick." Which has never happened to me.
So you come in the house and the dick smell funny and she just accepts it because she likes you.
Right. She'd be like, "Oh, I love him. It's okay. I'll shower you." But the thing about till death do you part, you have to have that kind of attitude with the right person. Like everybody you don't deserve to be with forever.
Right.
Whatever forever is to you.
Didn't you talk about that before, right?
Yeah.
You said there was a couple different phases of people.
Right. Which I don't remember at this time.
You need to go back and listen to your own podcast.
Right, I do too. Because people will say stuff like they're staying together for the sake of the kids,
right,
or keeping the family together.
Right.
But that's really no reason to stay miserable in a relationship.
Right.
Especially if it's abusive. If it's not abusive, you can try things like counseling. Now, the thing about counseling is, they say black people don't go to counseling. But I think, you should try it. If it's not an abusive relationship, try counseling. But the only thing about counseling is that you go to counseling, you have to tell the truth. Don't go into counseling thinking that I'm going to leave this part out because it makes me look bad. Go in there full-fledged and be like, hey, this is what I do. This is how I am. Am I a fucked up person?
Have you been to counseling before?
I've been to counseling, and that's exactly what I did. I even let her choose the counselor. She chose a middle-aged black woman. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like the odds were stacked against me already. We got in there, and I said, look, this is what I believe in. I believe that a marriage is two people together trying to make things work. You both should be trying 100. And she said, yeah, that's true. So she asked her a couple questions. She said, okay, is there anything that you do on your own to make your husband happy that he doesn't have to tell you to do? And her answer was no. No. And so she said, that's interesting that there's nothing that you do on your own to make him happy. Like I have to ask her to do everything.
Well, women think that, just their presence is enough for you to be happy.
Wow.
Right?
And it's definitely not enough.
Isn't that what new age dating is? Right? The guy chases the woman, takes her out on all these dates and buys her flowers and does all these special things for her. And the only thing special she has to do is be cute, and be nice. And so, like when you say you wonder why these marriages fail, it's because there's no substance,
right,
to the marriage.
They're both not putting in work,
right? It's just it's usually a chase kind of situation where the man is chasing the woman. How about women, you get off your ass and start showing a man you want him? Maybe that'll keep him around a little bit longer,
right? Because if you look at it, there's a term called thirsty, which I think is a fucked up term, because thirsty to most women is just like if you say hi to a girl. She's thirsty, girl. You hella thirsty,
right? She's half naked with the titties and the ass out. You look at her, and then these niggas is thirsty.
She can poke your eye out with her nipple, but you thirsty,
right?
But see, I mean, if you can't get past the thirst part, how are you going to get to the relationship part? I can't even talk to you, right?
I think the other part about it too is when you say marriage forever, I think your marriage got to be based on something, right? Yeah. So a lot of people in these relationships and these marriages don't follow, anything. Mm-hmm. So their marriage isn't based on anything. So marriage is what? Trying to live right in God's eyes. See. Or it's a legal document.
Right. It's one
it's either one or the other, right? So if you're not trying to live right within God's eyes, then, you don't have that as backed up. Yeah. Then it's a legal document. Well, shit. Motherfuckers lie on their taxes. So...
And the horrible part about it too is that people will get married because the sex is good or that person is cute. Those are things that may or may not be there 40 years from now.
Sex is good. It's a pretty damn good reason to get married.
But you may come to a time where you can't even move your fucking hips.
That's all right. I don't need to move my hips. She can suck a dick.
She can suck my old wrinkled up dick. If your dick don't work no more, then what?
I got a tongue.
That bitch can kiss me.
Yeah, she can kiss me.
She gonna have to do something.
Because like we always said, affection and all that isn't just sexual.
Yeah.
And I think like what the truth is about why I think marriages and stuff don't last. I think that no matter who it is, they have a preconceived notion on what marriage is supposed to look like. And most people don't even know it, right? Mm-hmm. So they can't tell the other person that they feel this way because they don't even know that they got these little things stuck in the back of their brain somewhere.
Right.
So what happens is once it gets triggered, that I'm married gets triggered, it changes the person. For instance, my buddy was talking to me before he met his wife. She always used to wear like mini skirts because she had long, nice legs, right?
Right.
And so we was talking about it, and he was like, "Man, I really miss her wearing that." It's like, "Well, why don't she wear it anymore?" He was like, "Man, a wife ain't supposed to wear that."
Whoa.
See, so in his mind, wives are not supposed to wear miniskirts.
That's crazy.
But I mean, it probably triggered once she became his wife. When she was his girlfriend, the long legs and everything was amazing to him.
Wow.
But once she became wife, it wasn't.
Now she got to put on a blanket.
And it's just like what we said in one of the first podcasts. There's never been too many women who get married and lose weight. There's not too many guys who get married and then lose weight.
Right.
There's not too many people who get married and you usually get comfortable.
Yeah.
And I think that comfort level is what, changes people. And then, like you said, the whole forever thing, if that change isn't a good change, ain't no more forever.
That's right. So forever to you should be as long as you two love and respect each other. That's your forever. And hopefully that'll be forever.
But like you said, everybody's not meant to be forever. Sometimes people are to get you from one phase of your life to another phase of your life.
Right.
Sometimes they might just be the boost you need to just be a better you. And if you never didn't go through that, you'd be jacked up thinking some stupid stuff.
That's why people should have signs on their foreheads when you walk around and you meet somebody. It should be like, Mrs. Right Now, Mrs. will suck your balls. Those kind of signs.
You know what? I was hanging out with one of my boys a while ago, a couple years ago. I was actually in Atlanta. And his phone rang, and it said free movie. And I was like, who is that? He was like, this girl always want to go to the movies.
Wow.
And then it rang again later, and it said 12:30. And I was like, what's 12:30? He was like, she only want me to come over her house after 12:30. So you're right. You should do that with your phone.
Right, why not?
Instead of putting people's names, put down what they're best used for.
Sloppy toppy.
Sloppy toppy. Sloppy toppy.
See?
Hey, so let me jump into mine. It's going to be a little bit long, all right?
Watch out.
So it's kind of like... it's almost like the question, but it's a little bit different. So this dude hit me and he says, "What's good, Jay? I was dating this girl for 3 months. I thought we had a good connection. Sex was good. We was having fun. Then she said something I didn't like. Tried to let it not bother me. She asked me what was wrong. I said it was nothing. She got mad and has not contacted me since. Should I hit her up or let it go?" What do you think, Kerry, with the K?
So he's been dating her for 3 months.
3 months.
And they're already having sex. That's a lucky guy.
Right. He's winning.
But she seems shallow if she can't take whatever his response may have been and turn it into a conversation.
Okay.
Because communication is key, especially that early. But it's also early enough to cut her loose and not regret it.
Okay. Okay. So what the first person that responded said was person 1 said, I feel like communication is the key in every relationship. Nobody is a mind reader. If you don't voice your issue, we may not be aware that there is an issue. Be upfront. Life is crazy. Ain't nobody got time to try to figure out why you mad. Be a man. Let her know the deal. And if she still acts stupid, leave her alone.
Man.
But if it's the other way around and she's the one angry, then you have to apologize 1,000,000 times and ask her what's wrong.
Apologize. This is a man we're talking about. Why you gotta apologize?
What do you feel about that?
The apologize part, and it's that early, and he don't know what she's mad at. Fuck that. Fuck that.
All right, person 2. Communication is definitely the key. Call her, even if it's just to get closer to the situation. Poor girl's probably sitting around replaying their relationship in her head. I said she must be looking for a way out. Sounds to me like she's trying to figure out what was wrong so that she can resolve it. But he wouldn't communicate. So she said, fuck it.
If she sits around replaying the relationship, it takes her about as long as it takes for a commercial to come on TV. Because it's only been 3 months.
True.
If she's that serious at 3 months, just imagine what's going to happen at 6. She'll be asking to marry him.
So he should just run.
He should run for the hills.
Okay. Seeing that this is something that's on your mind. Oh, this was person 3 said. Seeing that this is something that's on your mind enough for you to inquire about it is a good indication that yes, you should reach out to her. No matter how you view it, no woman ever gets with a man with the intention or the possibility for the relationship to be temporary. Now, any women that seems unfazed or uncommitted or unconnected, watch out for her because her motives are not sincere.
Well, women that are unfazed, they don't show you that they're unfazed. They seem like they're so in love with you, and then you wake up in the morning, your wallet's missing.
Right. Or in this situation, she turns the situation around on him.
Right. It's all his fault.
It's all his fault. When he expressed that, he was a little upset, but he tried to handle it.
Yeah, and then he gonna call her, and some other dude gonna answer the phone like, it ain't cool to call my girl no more.
Don't call my girl no more.
Hey, partner. Don't call my girl.
You need to get on. And then the whole world, like Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills. Oh, you're such a great relationship. She had a relationship.
She was already in one for hella long.
Okay, person 4 said, not at all. If she noticed how he was upset or mad, and he was noticeably acting funny or different for whatever reason, and maybe she wasn't feeling that. I mean, hopefully whatever she said wasn't, I used to be a man. Anything other than that, they should be able to get over it. What do you think about that?
Have you ever seen that operation where they take a man's stuff and makes it into a vagina?
No. Why would I say that?
Hey, Facebook has everything. I actually went and watched that.
Whoa. So you went and got a vagina made?
Yeah. I had it made on the back of my knee. It's very convenient.
Wow, it's pretty gay.
So when I cross my legs, I can fuck myself.
Yeah. It's pretty gay. So you went there. Wait, how do we get on?
You led me into that. But no, I actually seen the operation. Whatever, it's impressive, but it doesn't fool you. It can't get wet like a vagina. Hey. I just think moving back to the topic.
Yeah, get off vaginas.
Hopefully she didn't say that. And now I've lost what the question was.
Right. Okay, so let's go to person 5. Sounds like he expected her to chase him, to pull it out of him. What was bothering him? Ain't nobody got time for that. Sounds like he's playing games and he lost. If you really liked her, he should have reached out and tried to fix it. What do you think about that?
Sometimes that happens though. You try to get more information out of the party, and then they don't say it as much as you want them to. Like you're fishing for a compliment, and it turns around on you.
Right.
And you be like, oh shit. She said she didn't like that. So now I'm stuck.
Stuck like Chuck.
But, I think, like the first person said, communication is the best thing you can do. You can't take her not calling you as it's over, because girls do that. If you don't call a girl for a day, it's over. All of a sudden, y'all broke up. You don't even know it.
Right.
You've been in the hospital, and y'all not together no more.
Right, getting the vagina made.
Right, on the back of your knee.
Okay, last person says, my question to him would be, if he has such a great connection with her, why did he converse with her about what was bothering him? That's just plain stupid. If he can man up and have a conversation about what's bothering him, call her. But then again, he had to write a letter into your talk show about something so simple. Therefore, let it go. You're not ready for a mature relationship.
Wow. He contacted the experts. You know what I'm saying?
That was pretty fucking mean.
Right, you're not ready for a mature relationship. If you can talk to her so well, you should talk to her.
But I think this is it ties into your topic about marriage. This person maybe wouldn't be great to get married because they would probably run at the first sign of trouble.
Yeah, you don't need that at all.
But you know what? Kerry, I think I need you to sing a song right now for these people that will help them. It's by the great group New Edition. It's Can You Stand? Can you stand? Because people cannot stand. Can you tell them a little bit what they need to stand?
Can you stand the rain?
Can't stand the rain. Can't stand rain.
Love unconditional.
Come on.
I'm not asking just of you.
They don't know about this stuff here.
And girl, to make it last, I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Cause I need some. Okay, so back to the show. But that's what I'm talking about. People need to sit back and really listen to those words. Turn off the lights in your room. Put Can You Stand the Rain on. Sit with your girl.
Wow.
Listen to them words. You know what I'm saying? Because he says some stuff in there. Yeah. And I think, like you said, new age people, we ain't built like this. Mm-mm. People break up because you burn the water.
Right. And they see these Hollywood relationships don't last very long. And they model themselves after that. Like, it's okay to jump.
Relationship goals.
Yeah, they call that thought scotch.
Thought scotch. right, let's give me your next topic.
Now, my next topic is something that may be scary to the fellas.
Huh.
These are questions you hope your girl never asks.
Oh shit, I don't want to know now.
One of them is, can I bring over some of my stuff?
Ooh.
She might say, hey, can I bring a toothbrush, a pillow? And your response could be like, I'll buy you a toothbrush.
I got a disposable one you can take with you.
Right, I get them all the time. Use my extra pillow, the one that all the girls uses. It's my bitch pillow.
It's silk, so your hair don't get messed up.
That's terrible. And then number 2 is, do you enjoy being with your friends more than being with me? Why would they ask that?
Yeah. No, babe. I'd rather watch Lifetime than ESPN any day.
Any day at all. None of my friends have vaginas. It's no fun with them.
True.
The next one is, where do you think our relationship is going? The hell in a handbasket, if you ask me that again. What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't like those kind of talk.
That question is vague anyway. Where do you think it's going? I mean, give me something more.
Right. You know what? Like, come with some options.
Yeah. Are we going to be married in 5 years? Or,
No.
Give me something I can chop.
Right. Yeah. Give me a plan and reason why. Have a spreadsheet.
Yeah, definitely. Use PowerPoint.
Right. Like, these are the advantages of my vagina on a daily basis.
Wow.
Opposed to not having it on a daily basis.
See, that'd be real good for her to have charts.
Yeah, have charts.
The next one is, what happened in your past relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, what happens in everybody's past relationship? Bitch went crazy, I left her.
Right, didn't work.
She cheated, not me. I left her.
It's always her fault.
Exactly. It's always her fault until you find out it wasn't her fault. But by then, it's too late.
Yeah, then it's like, whoops.
Yep, I've already hit it like 5 times and you're in love with my penis.
Yes.
The next one is, do I look fat? Ooh. At some point, you're going to have to tell her the truth.
No, you don't. You just say fat, P-H-A-T.
So you kind of just play it off. You're like, yeah, baby, P-H-A-T.
No, you tell her it's not you that looks fat. It's the dress.
Right. The dress is for fat people.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. Why are you wearing it?
You're not even filling it out.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing that dress. It's the hat that makes you look fat.
Is it the hat?
Yeah, it's the hat.
It's not that big-ass burger you ate this moment.
Nah.
Couldn't be.
This burger's healthy.
It's got all kind of leafy stuff on it.
Right. You give her a cupcake and be like, you basically just ate bacon and eggs.
That's a Caesar salad in another country.
Thank you. In Africa, you would be a queen.
See, you get them rings on your neck.
Yeah.
The next one is, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
And they ask that at the craziest time.
Usually you're thinking about hitting them in the back of the head.
Right. Usually you are. It's like you're blocking the TV. I'm thinking about bashing you in the skull.
Right.
I can't see Janet Jackson on TV. You're
right.
fucking it up.
Right.
Last one is, are you attracted to other women?
No, I only want your vagina.
Whoever asks that? When I see a fat ass walking down the street, no, I hate that.
No.
I don't know. Please, I need an adult.
No. Run. You're the only one for me.
I don't even want to look at her twice.
Right. You haven't given me head in a year, but no, you're the greatest.
She's over there licking her lips, sucking on a lollipop. I don't fantasize about her at all.
Not one bit. She's at the gym. Oh.
It's flexing her gluteus? No way.
No way. Who wants that?
Ever.
Yeah, who wants that?
Well, that's it. Those are the 7 questions you hope your girl never asks.
All right, recap it again. Let's start from the beginning.
Can I bring some stuff over?
Okay, so you can think back to your single days when the girl comes over and you guys hang out, and in the morning you find one earring, one bobby pin, and her toothbrushes in the bathroom,
and all of it goes in the trash.
All unclaimed items have a 24-hour period,
unless she leaves something I could re-gift. If she leave a ring or a necklace, that's going to the next bride.
Wow. Do you get it clean?
No.
Wow. Still got her DNA on it.
Exactly. She don't know where it came from. Be like, look, baby, I got you a ring.
Yeah.
It's not my size. Yes, it is.
It is now.
Put it on your pinky.
Yeah, hurry up.
And do you enjoy being with your friends more than being with me?
Yeah, women gotta let guys have that guy time.
Yeah.
I mean, women should actually encourage it.
Mm-hmm. It actually helps.
Yeah, but these women that are barely holding on to their relationships, they don't want him to get any ounce of freedom from the bear trap.
If they take their eyes off you, they think you gotta go somewhere.
Right, but and if you gotta watch a person like that, you don't want to need to be with them.
Right, you need a pet.
Yeah, that can't go nowhere.
You're a hamster.
Yeah, as soon as you open the door, he's gonna escape
and run across the street, get hit by a car
or a truck.
And where do you think our relationship is going?
Now, so how soon should you have that kind of talk? I mean, should you have, defined plans? Should you freestyle?
I think you should. I don't think there's an actual time limit, but I think once you two decide that it's going to be just you and me, and you have to actually even ask that. Is it just, me and
Exclusive.
you, or are there other niggas? Am I still in competition with other niggas?
Right, or the other penises. So I totally disagree with you. Dating nowadays is 3-year max.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
First year is the honeymoon phase. You don't know shit about the person. You guys are still fucking outside. You're fucking in the car.
Yeah.
Everything she says is cute. All your little farts are cute. She picks up, everything is great. Second year, you start to see more of the real about the person. You have a clear idea of what you want to do. Third year, you need to be engaged to be married.
Right, because that's what dating is for.
Past that, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship over 3 years and you guys are still lollygagging around, please release that pussy to the world. It needs to be set free.
Someone else could use it.
Somebody else can use that and do right by it.
Right.
And people need to date. You need to date openly. That first year, stop trying to lock yourself in. Stop trying to commit, because then you feel like you're missing something. You know what? Enjoy your life. Enjoy that person. Date people. I didn't say screw everybody.
Right.
I said date people. Go out. Have fun. See what different things have to offer in that first year. Second year, lock it down. Focus only in on that person, and then you can see from there what you want to do.
Right. So the next one is, what happened in your past relationship?
Yeah. Well, do you think some people think the past is like super duper important? I think it is to a certain degree, but sometimes, like, if you open up, especially as a man, you open up to a woman and you tell her about things that you've been through and relationships you've been through, so she can kind of understand you. Women see that as weakness sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if you're telling her how you took, like, man, this was my girl, I was taking care of her. I came home, she was sucking Willie's dick,
Yeah.
And then she's looking at, and then you like, what, you know what? I tried to get past it. She looking at you like,
you a sucker.
You was a sucker.
Oh, what kind of chump is that?
Right. I mean, because I think deep down, no matter what, women want to see you as Superman.
Right. She want to know that you came in there and whooped everybody ass, and the police came, you took one from the cops and whooped their ass.
Because the story she tells you, it isn't that, she caught Billy cheating and sucked his dick that night. She don't tell you that story.
No.
She tell you the story of how she beat up his baby mama and the boom, boom, boom. So that's what I'm saying. Men, you got to kind of be careful and protect your heart and protect your position with these girls.
Yeah.
Because, I was talking to somebody and he said he was telling his girl about, all the things he'd been through so she could get a better understanding of him. Mm-hmm. And she tells him, you're too nice.
Oh, shit.
You're too sweet.
I've heard that.
But it's like, well, how can I be too sweet when I'm being sweet to you?
Right.
Do you want me to hit you in the back of the head?
Yes. Because she's blocking the TV with her water head.
All right. What's the next one?
Do I look fat?
Yeah, that's a rough one.
I mean, people, they do actually ask that. Do I look fat in this, whatever? And I think they know the answer. But if you lie to them then, you have to continue to lie to them for the rest of your relationship.
Yeah.
So you might as well be like, babe, I love you to death, but that's a little tight on you. You're not saying she's fat, but you're just saying that's a little fitting. Maybe we'll get you something else to wear. Because I think there's a lot of women walking around with things they shouldn't be wearing. Yeah. And, they looking like a pack of biscuits when you first open it.
Right.
And it's just all over the fucking place. Somebody should have told them before they left the house, hey, I love you. Maybe you shouldn't wear that. You look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Well, and then, a lot of these dudes, too, sometimes you know, you've been to the fairs and the stuff, and you see the dudes with the shorts on, with the black dress socks and the open toe sandals.
Wow.
Like, somebody could have told him that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
The huge beer bellies, you know, knocking people in the head when they try to say excuse me when you get by.
With a dirty white t-shirt on.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, like you said, it goes both ways. What else you got?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I think they want to know what are you thinking at that particular time. And men tend to think about a lot of stuff. Like, anything can be going through my mind. 5 different things could be in my head in that minute. So if she just takes it out for that moment, I can be thinking, oh, I should have took the trash out. Or I was thinking how I should give you a Roman soldier helmet. I was just thinking that. You know, you were sitting there watching TV, and I was like, I should put my dick on her forehead. It's just,
and give her a Russian helmet.
Right, just give her a Roman helmet. The last one is, are you attracted to other women?
What's a Russian helmet?
You know how if you watch 300, right? The helmet goes like the part of the helmet goes down to the nose, right? So that's where you position your penis. You sit your balls on top of her head, and your penis is like shadowing her nose, and that's a Roman soldier helmet. Now watch people be trying that.
Right. Okay, where are we at now?
Are you attracted to other women?
Yeah,
You could say I look, but I'm not attracted. I don't want her.
Like, yeah, some people say that. I heard people say that in a relationship. I can look but can't touch.
Right. I mean, I'll point out a fat ass any day. I'm like, wow, she got some big ass titties. That don't mean I'm gonna go over there and try to suck one.
Yeah.
It just means like, hey, you know, I'm appreciating the beauty of a woman.
That's one way to look at it.
And I don't mind when she says, hey, that guy has some nice shoulders. It's not like he's gonna come home with us or anything.
Right. No homo.
No, fuck that.
All right, so I'm gonna move into my next topic. It's why you should have sex with her on her period.
Ooh.
And I don't know. What about you? How do you feel about sex on period?
I run red lights. You know what I'm saying? I will play in the Red Sea.
What about you have Moses walked through blood?
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Walk through blood, right?
You know, it's so funny. I used to do it more than I do it now. I don't know what the difference is now. I think maybe I'm thinking that since we're together, that, you know, I want to give her a break during this sensitive time in her life.
Oh, you want to give her a break?
Yeah, you know.
Like, because when she messes with you,
she get broke.
It's full work, huh?
But yeah, I don't have a problem doing it at all, especially if it's not heavy flow. You know, if your girl doesn't have a heavy flow, then it doesn't look like a crime scene. You know, you lay that old raggedy towel down and go to work. I mean, it actually saves you because you don't have to eat her pussy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's already wet, you dive in.
All right. Well, so when I was reading the article, and part of the article was like, and it says that women are sometimes more aroused when they're on their period.
I believe
they said on the day 1 the estrogen and testosterone is really low, but as day 2 and 3 it starts to rise, and women can actually be more, you know, ready for sex.
I believe it.
It can be a lubricant if she has a problem getting wet. Wow.
Watch out.
Right, and it helps with cramps and PMS.
Yeah.
So if your girl's like really a bitch on her period, have sex with her.
Yeah. Fuck her sense back into her.
If you don't like all the mess, you could use like those female condoms. Right?
Demo dam.
Yeah, they go on the outside and, you know, you can poke away.
Right.
You can use protection.
Yeah.
But you also better use protection because she can still get pregnant on her period because sperm lasts how many days?
How many? 4, 2,
3 to 5 days.
Wow. Remember that. 3 to 5 days.
So
you're swimmers.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that.
So, and the other part about it too is that if you don't want to have sex with her because you think it's nasty or you don't want to deal with the mess or if she got a little smell or something, Well, if by you being, messing with her, sucking the titties, slowly kissing on her neck, by you doing all this other sexual stuff, it'll get her pumped up for when she is off of her period.
Yeah, foreplay.
Yeah, you do a bunch of foreplay when she's on it with no intention to get none. But then that's something that's going to last in her system, thinking about she can't wait till she gets off because you're going to get it. Yeah. So sometimes, dudes, you got to put in some extra work in ways that you might have not thought about.
Yeah.
Do something now for a result for later.
Yeah, and if she's a really good girl, she'll suck your dick. She's like, I'm out of commission, but that don't mean you gotta suffer.
Right. I mean, it could be, like you said, it could be something where she is gonna take care of you. That's where the foreplay and stuff comes in. So if you set it up by being a good dude and, not being selfish, you might have a prize for you on the end.
Yeah, and there is another available hole. You can always put it in the cinnamon ring.
You can put it where?
You can put it in the cinnamon ring. I just got that phrase last week. That's hella funny.
That's pretty damn funny.
The cinnamon ring.
I'm remembering that. I'm putting that in my book.
The cinnamon ring. You read your shit pushed in?
You want to read the email?
Yeah, let's read the email. This is coming from our good friend TC.
T-Sizzle.
It's kind of long, so pay attention.
Can you paraphrase it?
No, it's my first time reading it. Let's see. Yeah, we got a moment. I'll just cut some of it out. But he's saying he wants to thank us for our advice of last week. So the thing is, his fiancée is 3 months pregnant with their first child. He has children from previous relationships. He's 34 years old. His girl is 3 years older than him with no children, but was married once before. So they met on a cruise, if she listens, I don't want to give, too much information, whatever. So he's saying everything went well the first 3 months, introduced her to his kids, and then it's been a struggle for him because they have issues like he has to pay child support, so he doesn't feel he has to pay for things like food, clothing, activities when he spends time with them too. And so his bad decisions, and he feels it's not fair that she has to pay for his bad decisions, having kids and not being with their mothers. Also, he has to get them from the bus stop every day and have them all weekend long. Right. Okay. And he made it clear in the beginning that he wouldn't sacrifice his time with his kids. So he is
this letter.
He's really into his kids, is what we're getting here.
Okay.
All right. So he's saying that the child support won't last forever, so eventually he'll be able to do more with his current girl. Even though so much money is going toward child support now. Because she's pregnant, and it's gotten worse because she's got it stuck in her head that him supporting his kids is taken away from the unborn child. And he says, hey, I'll do whatever it takes within reason to provide for his family. And he works sometimes 80 hours a week to pay the bills. He can support the kids and the child, and he hates that she's making him try to choose between his kids and the unborn baby. So his question is, how do I assure her that I'm not out to make her a baby mama when my words and actions aren't enough? How do I get her to understand that I have a responsibility to my kids, even if she doesn't think it's fair? Do I not bring them around her anymore?
Well, I think the first thing you got to do is let her know she will be a baby mom if she keeps up this fucking behavior. You can't. If any woman that makes you choose with your kids is a jerk.
Yeah, she's a freaking jerk.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It's two separate realms.
Right.
She's not competing with the kids. The kids aren't competing with her.
Shouldn't be.
The kid, like women say when they have kids, your kids are part of the package.
Okay.
They're with you regardless of however long you want the kids to be with you, then they're there. But she has to accept that as long as you're not neglecting her because of it. You know how to balance your time.
But she thinks she is because she's like, she's one of those people that's going to be like, oh, you did this. Well, if you didn't do that, you could have did this. She is a hater.
Yeah, I don't see where it says that she works.
She probably doesn't.
I mean, if he got to work 80 hours a week to pay the bills, then what is it that she's doing? I mean, not to say being a homemaker isn't important.
Right.
But he has outside obligations to pay for too.
But maybe he is the breadwinner type of situation.
Yeah. If he's the breadwinner, then she should submit and suck his dick every time he come home.
Right. Yeah, but
stop being such a problem.
But as the man, he has to take it upon himself to set the rules and the regulations of your house. It doesn't matter if you work 80 hours or if you work 2 hours. You're still the man of your house. You have to rule your house in the way that you want to see it fit. Yeah. In my house, this is Jamestown. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't like Jamestown. That's perfectly fine. But here go the rules and regulations for Jamestown. And you know what? I'm a damn good mayor. So you have to be a good mayor of your city. And one of those things is first you need to sit down and decide what you want. From what you want, you decide what she wants. Right. My kids never get an idea of where they want to go eat. It's never no long conversation of, Dad, I'm hungry, where we're going to eat. No, it's Dad, okay, this is where we ended up. You're going to find something to eat here. Or you ain't going to eat nothing at all.
Right.
That way, but you have to make good decisions in that so your decisions are trusted.
Yeah.
So you have to sit down as the man and say what you will and won't do.
Yeah. And when it comes to things like child support, and I know this by experience, if you pay in child support is what makes up for the time, and we're talking about this in a legal standpoint.
Right.
If you see them less, you pay more.
Right. Child support is based on the amount of time spent with the kid.
Right. And then food, clothing, and activities are just a given. No judge is going to say, oh, well, since you buy them all these clothes, I'm going to lower your child support. No, that's considered regular shit. You're supposed to do that shit. The money is for the time. But the problem with the system right now is that if you make more money than the mother of these children, they're gonna balance it out and make you pay more. So it's almost like they're punishing you for being successful. But just that it's not forever and your kids are happy, then that's what's important. If you're still being able to survive, then do what you can to survive while making your children happy, because that's what's important.
Definitely. Yeah, the kids become, once you have kids, your own desires and everything else go way to the back.
Yep.
It's like you don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, your job is to grow them into adulthood as responsible people.
Yeah, because even with her, relationships suffer a lot of times when kids come into the mix, period.
Yeah.
Because, they're the focus of all the attention. Mm-hmm. But that's why I'm saying you need to set a solid foundation for what you stand for.
What's a salad foundation?
A salad. Like when you toss a salad.
You need to set her salad on the foundation.
Right. Set your salad on the foundation.
I get it. Yeah. He's got to have TC Town.
Yeah, TC Town.
See?
Be the mayor.
And when the kids aren't there, you say you have them all weekend. When they're not there, give her extra attention then.
Right.
Make sure you rub cocoa butter on her stomach so she don't get those stretch marks.
Right. And then she'll look like a tiger.
Right. She'll have Dutch Crunch looking on her stomach.
That's why I don't eat Dutch Crunch on my sandwiches no more.
You look like pregnant girl stomach.
Hey, let's wrap up this podcast. We out?
We out. That's it.
All right. Hey, we'll see you guys next week.
Right on.
Peace. So that concludes our show tonight. We know there's a lot of podcasts you could be listening to.
And should be listening to.
So we thank you for riding with us. I'm J.R. Ryder.
And I'm Kerry with a K. Make sure you look us up on Facebook or Instagram, or get at us on grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com. That's spelled out GROWNMENCHOPPINGITUP. And remember, everybody kneeling ain't praying.
Peace.